Kiki, do you love me? 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 'Cause I'm down for you.
What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kironi and I focus on nursing, lifestyle, and locks, but today we're locking. So it's been a while since I spoke about my locks on my channel, just because I felt like for a minute that my hair wasn't really changing and nothing was really happening. And I looked in the mirror the other day and I was like, who that? So I have been locked for about 7 months now, going on 8 actually, and I wanted to just come on here, give you guys an update, let you guys know what changes have been happening, how my hair is looking, the things I've tried, the things I haven't yet, the things I like, the things I definitely didn't, and we're just gonna show what my hair has looked like and what it looks like now. So if you see me looking down my phone and notes, because I don't want to go off into a tangent and rant, I really want to focus on the things that are important to me and like things that I have learned and things that could be helpful for you guys if you're thinking like, yo, should I get locks or should I not? So I'm gonna break this down into 4 sections: changes, things I've learned, how I take care of my hair, and how I feel about my locks now. Okay, first let's talk about changes, and obviously the elephant in the room. I've dyed a portion of my hair. I went with like a blonde, caramel, brown, gingery. I was between all those colors and I couldn't really figure out which one I wanted to do because I thought they all looked nice. So I kind of just asked my mom to freestyle and she did. So I only wanted to dye like the first, so it's like this half of my hair, not like the whole thing. Also because like I've been dyeing my hair since 8th grade. I'm now 26, right? And it's never been a good experience. Like somewhere down the line, my hair always suffers because I dyed it. And when I wanted to dye my locks, my electrician was like, girl, don't do that. And I was like, girl, I'm gonna do it. And so I was like, you know what? Just in case I really do end up frying my hair, at least it'll only be the front, which is like the most important part. But also this style is mad cute. Like, you know, like the little half thing, like, go on, I know you know it. Other than that, I started my hair with comb coils. So I still do have some like curly ends, like, you know, you could still tell that some of my locks are still curly, but some of them are like not anymore. And I don't necessarily like care or not care. I think the curly ends are cute, and when I got my locks done, she was like, yo, do you want me to cut them or keep them? I was like, keep them. I was like, they look cute. But I just feel like around my whole head, like my hair is just like doing its own thing, which is cool, like do you. But it's definitely been a transition, just like seeing the changes and then just like kind of letting it rock. Like in the back, like these back here, like, can you even see that? Yeah. Like this is like, oh, like I'm a full lock. Like I'm grown, I'm 26, I have my own apartment. Like that's what this is doing. And all these back here, like they're just like, yeah, like, you know. But I feel like the fronts are just like taking their time. Like this is just like, you know, like some parts of like the lock are fatter than others. Like I feel like they're literally all just doing their own thing right now, and I'm just like, okay, like do what you want. And like that, it's like beautiful. In the beginning I was like, you're blowing minds, but now I'm like, oh, like look at you, like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And it's been a transition, like allowing my hair to just do what it wants to do and just like leaving it alone. Okay, so now on to things that I've learned. One of the first things that I learned, and I learned quickly, is that when you get a retwist, like leave your hair alone. Because for me, I'm like, yo, my hair is mad fresh. I'm trying to do this and that and that and this and that. And it's just like, literally like by day 3, my retwist would be like messed up and fuzzy and frizzy. And then I would have to wait another 4 to 8 weeks to go get it retwisted. And then I just have to be ugly for 6 weeks. So yeah, I really had to cut down on that like styling thing. I kind of stick to like a few styles, which leads me on to my next point. I realized that like I do have a really sensitive scalp. Like if I were to have like a bun-in for too long, or if I were to do like a cute style, like literally within like an hour or two, like my scalp hurts, like ow. Like I feel like with like loose natural hair, you can like tie up your hair and it's like, I don't even know why, but it's like one cohesive, like my hair's tied up. But let's say I were to put a bun in, like one random lock like right here would be hurting. And I'm just like, why do you hurt? Like stop. So I really did have to like chill and just like look for low tension styles. For the most part, when I first get my hair done, I like to like put it in like buns just because it like keeps it kind of like in that set stage of being retwisted. Usually I leave like the front out and just kind of let that fall, and then once my roots start like growing out and it's like, okay, like I'm gonna need a retwist soon, that's when I start really like wearing it down, because I feel like, well, it's not really set anymore, so I could just leave it alone and let it like, you know, do whatever it wants. And lastly, something I learned is like, you still need to tie your hair even though you're locked. Okay, I know the lock community is probably like, duh, sis, like we've been tying our hair ever since we were wee little girls, like that's just the thing, why would that change? Okay, first off, somewhere in my lock journey, my natural loose hair journey, I started using satin pillowcases, and so I figured like now that I'm locked, like it's lit, like everything a go, you know, and that's just not it. Like that's not it, because again, like when I would get my hair retwisted, like if I was sleeping any which kind of way, like it would kind of like mess up the retwist. You know what I'm saying? Like even though my hair was like safe, protected, it's not cotton, all that stuff, like my retwist does not stay fresh for long. So I was talking to my loctician about that, and she was like, okay, start wearing a wave cap, like you know the little black like wave caps, like the stocking cap looking thing. Those, shoot, my retwist be looking good for like 2 to 3 weeks. I'll be looking fresh. Okay, now on to how do I take care of my hair. And honestly, I feel like in the beginning, I was like, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to buy? I'm gonna buy it right now. Amazon Prime, no problem. But I feel like as time has gone on, I've just kind of like started learning more about my hair and like listening to my hair. And I feel like I switched a couple of those things out, but I'll let you know kind of like what my loctician said, what I kind of changed, and like what I realized and what do I do now. And also keep in mind that like this first year of your hair locking, it's changing so quickly. It's like once you start doing something, your hair's like, nah, I don't like that no more, do something else. And it's like, all right. So this stuff right here, hello, you honestly cannot even see. I'll like try and find a picture and like put what this is. But basically it's like a holding spray, and she would tell me like spray this on your hair every day, like while your hair is locking. This is gonna like hold it together, whatever. Like because also like the thing about me, my hair is 2 different textures. Also like around the back and the perimeter, my hair like slipped a lot. Slipped? Is that what like the lock people call it? When your hair unlocks while you're in the process of locking it? Like they had to get like retwisted like mad times before they were like, all right, you're trying to lock us, we'll be nice. Like, you know, I don't spray this every day anymore. What I do is after I get a retwist, I'll spray this every day for like the first week or 2, and then I'll stop. This stuff, I feel like it really does help with like just setting everything in. But it is like, I don't want to say it's drying, but it's definitely not moisturizing, you know? So that's why after 2 weeks, I'm like, all right, I'm done with this. She told me to spray this on my scalp and on my hair as like a moisturizer. Now, this is Jamaican black castor oil, and my hair never really liked Jamaican black castor oil. I don't like, it's just a thick oil, and it's like, I feel like it never really penetrated for me. And I feel like when I first started my locks, it was cool. Like, it's like, it's almost done. Like I listened to her, but I don't really like this. Like, do I think you should be like using oil and stuff like that? Yeah. Do I think it helped my scalp and with the itching? Facts. But I just don't like this. I don't like this, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like the regimen that she gave me with a different oil, fire when you first get locked. And so me, being the person that I am, was like, I want my hair to lock faster. Like, how can my hair lock faster? And so I saw that people on YouTube University were using like salt water. So I got this, which was like, I saw that it was used a lot, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna start spraying this on my hair. Do y'all see how much I used? Up here, okay? Up here. And why? Because this literally smells like pool water. And I ain't like smelling like that. I'm not even kidding. Did it work? Yeah, like it really does work. But like, it smells like pool water, and nothing would make it go away. Like it doesn't matter. It didn't matter what I sprayed on my hair, what oil I put on top of it. It stunk. And it obviously, like, locks are like matted hair, so this would make your hair matted. So i.e. like my hair felt like dry and matted, and I just didn't like that. So I was like, let me just be patient and let my hair lock as it wants to. But if you don't care about none of that stuff I just listed, this right here is like a really good, like, it will make your hair lock dumb fast. And I got this on Amazon. So I don't really know like where I'm gonna end up going as far as products or when I start doing my hair on my own, but I definitely want to go back to using MONAT once I'm done with this like year and my hair is like locked and formed and stuff like that. And my loctician retwist my hair with mousse, which I have a MONAT mousse, so I want to use that. But right now I kind of did switch up like what my loctician told me to do versus like what I think is best for my hair right now, and I'm just telling you guys right now like what I'm using. So I'm still doing that, you know, get my hair twisted and like spray it for 2 weeks. After that 2 weeks, once my hair starts getting a little like, I guess like falling out of the retwist, like, you know, like growing out, in the shower I just like wet my hair. I don't like drench or anything, but like I'll let the mist like set in, and like sometimes I'll like wet my hands and just like run it through my hair and just get it like a little damp, and then I'll use some type of oil. So in the beginning I was using argan oil because my hair loves argan oil and jojoba oil. But the more that my locks thickened up, those oils just weren't really like penetrating the same. Like I would put them on and then like by tomorrow it's like, oh, I have to do this again. And one of the reasons why I got locks was because it's low maintenance. Like I'm not trying to do this every day, like chill. In the beginning, another oil that I was using a lot that I used as a loose natural was MONAT's Rejuvenique Oil. And again, my hair used to love this oil, but my hair is just so thick now, like it just doesn't penetrate like it used to. So I still do use this on my scalp. Like if my scalp is like feeling really sensitive or itchy, my scalp loves this, and this grows my hair mad fast. Honestly, I had to stop because like you're doing a lot. Like I want my retwist to last. Like my hair is growing too fast for my liking right now. Another product that I've been using like on and off, and this is only when I like go out or I'm going somewhere, because I don't know, I'm trying to break the whole like everything has to be like slick, licked, like tied back, pulled, slicked back, like that to me is just really unnecessary. I think it's cute and I think there's a time and place for everything, but not every day that it has to be that. But the MONAT Studio One oil, I do still use this, and one of the reasons why I use this, and honestly only on my edges, is because one thing I did like, oh, hello. Okay. One thing I did like about MONAT's products is that it didn't like build up. Like when I was a loose natural and I was using MONAT, I would put the gel on, and then like by the next day, like it kind of turned into like a oily, not even like oily, but like a moisturizing, like non-sticky like residue. And for me with locks, I don't want to put anything in my hair that I know is gonna like build up or create some type of, you know, stuff in my hair that's gonna, in 5 years from now I'm cutting my hair and there's mad like buildup on the inside, like, you know. And so I do use that on and off, but I've been trying to stay away from like edge controls and like gels that like have like a cast and stuff like that, because I'm like, I don't want anything to settle into my hair. So that is definitely staying with me. And then lastly, this oil I just started using maybe like 2 weeks ago, and it's the Naturallytonic oil, and this is one of my friend's oil line. Beautiful, and I'll put her Instagram down below. But this oil is tea tree, avocado, olive, kukui, nut oil, grapeseed, and Claire sage. The reason why I wanted to try this oil is because I didn't like the castor oil, and the Rejuvenique was a little too light for my locks. So I was like, I want something that's like light enough that it's not like heavy, and like I'm having like oil on the back of my seat in my car, and like I just never liked heavy oils, and my hair like is like fine, but something that's like thick enough to penetrate my locks, but also like good for winter, which we're in now. And I love this. Like, I'm not even gonna front, like, not even because she's my friend, like it doesn't even matter. This is a good oil. Like this is such a good oil that I was like, okay, you know, like lock people like oil your scalp every day, oil your hair every day, spray your hair every day, like those people say. I can't use this every day. Like I will use this and my hair will be good for like 3, 4, 5 days. And honestly, like I've been using this like once a week, because I'm like, I wake up the next day, I'm like, oh, still moisturized. Next day, like, oh, still moisturized. And another thing is, like, with my hair being dyed, like the front of my hair is like extra crunchy dry all the time, and I feel like this is like really good for it. This is, I'm pretty sure, targeted towards like hair growth as well. Yeah, scalp treatment hair growth oil. And again, like I feel like my hair naturally grows fast. My hair has always grown fast, and I do put this on my scalp, and I do like it on my scalp, but I can already tell that this works, and I don't really want my hair growing too fast, because until like I'm retwisting my hair myself. But now, while I'm paying $160 to get my hair retwisted, like I need my retwist to last, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so now on to how I feel about having locks. So one thing I do like about having locks is like I said, my hair has always grown fast my whole life, and I think I went through like different stages of my life where my hair has done different things. So I was relaxed, my hair grew really fast, it was long, it was cute, but then the relaxer started like breaking my hair, and then there was no way for me to like retain my length. Then I went natural. That was like really cute and cool, but I just feel like I never really found products that worked for me until I started using MONAT. Once I started using MONAT, my hair started like retaining its length, but still like I wasn't retaining as much as it was growing. Longest my hair has ever been, but wasn't retaining as much as I was growing. Now being locked, it's like, well, there's really nowhere for it to go. There's no split ends happening. There's no, like, I'm literally retaining as much as I've grown. I want to show you guys. So I've been locked for 7 months. I have this, when I first got my hair done, I wasn't sure if I wanted to retwist or retie, because my locks are small. And so she retwisted my hair and then retied it just in case I wanted to retie in the end versus, you know, retwisting. But there's this one lock that she retied, and I don't know what happened, but the retie is like a knot. I'm gonna find it for you guys. This is the knot right here. Right here. So that is how long my hair was when I started my locks. This is how much it's grown in 7 months. Half of how long my hair was is how long it's grown in 7 months. Like, that's crazy to me. One thing that like I really don't like about my locks is that like just the loss of autonomy. Like I feel like I just kind of have to do whatever my loctician says, because I ain't never been locked. I don't really know what I'm doing. But I am looking forward to just like learning more about my hair and how to take care of your hair as a locked person. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like having someone else in my hair is mad weird. Like I've done my hair, like I know what I'm doing. I know me better than you. Like, why am I paying you to do something I can do myself? But whatever. I wanted to make sure they were done right. I didn't want to experiment. I wanted everything to be good. And the last thing that I really learned about having locks is that it forces you to embrace your beauty, because like your hair, I mean, everyone says there's an ugly stage. I don't think I had an ugly stage. I think my locks were cute throughout. And I recommend starting with comb coils, because it's just mad cute. Like, it's a style in itself. But it is different. Like, it is different, like me looking like this, and then now it's nighttime and I want to go out. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, my hair is what it is type of thing. And you could do like different styles and stuff like that, but it just takes some of that like creativity away, or some of that, like, I don't know, just switching things up. Like, there's no more straightening my hair. It's not like, do I want to do a wash and go, or do I want to do a twist out, which you still can do twist outs and braid outs on this, but you know, it's just a little different. And then also it obviously is not the most like slick back laid baby hairstyle. Like, I've just gotten used to like this being the reality of my edges, like, you know, and baby, my edges are growing. Like this is almost touching my eyebrow, like, bruh. But yeah, like you just get used to like looking like this and embracing your hair as whatever it wants to do. But honestly, I love it. I really do. Okay, now let me give you guys a close-up. But thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos with me, and I will see you in my next one. Lay lay.